Hey, what's up everybody? In this video today, I'm going to start a new series detailing my practice routine. I got this idea from a subscriber, so thank you so much for giving me the idea. I look forward to this series. Today I'm going to talk about my singles practice routine, so let's go ahead and go out to the club, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I think that sometimes whenever people hear the term practice routine, the first thing that they think of is a step-by-step process that you're going to do exactly the same every time you come out to the club. Now, that's a good idea in theory, but it doesn't work so well whenever you're preparing for competitions and just the natural fluctuations of your game. So for example, you may come out here for a couple of weeks and you may not miss in singles, and you may come out here, and miss a couple every time you come out here. Singles is a game that's all about consistency and being able to do the same thing every time for several hundred targets. Versus a game like handicaps, you want to be able to do the same thing every time, but at the same time you have more room for error, if you will, because you don't have to run 100 straight to win. Whereas in singles you have to run 100 straight almost every single time you're at the field if you want to have a chance to win the event. So some of the things that I take into consideration whenever I'm doing my singles practice is, number one, I'm probably not going to do as much practicing singles as I'm going to do my handicaps and my doubles game. Just because, honestly, handicaps and doubles will also help your singles. If you're shooting doubles well, I always found that it seems to be that you're going to shoot singles well too. So practicing a mixture of all three disciplines is great for your game. It's really going to help your singles game if you're a good double shooter. And handicaps is good overall because it really makes you, especially from long yardage, it really makes you focus on the fundamentals of the game and understanding how you're going to break the target and exactly what you need to do to get that done. So some of my tips for my singles practice routine that I would give to you is don't have a set, I'm going to do this every single time. You may come out here and you may shoot one box of singles and you may decide, okay, I'm ready to shoot handicaps and doubles because I'm happy with how I performed today. Sometimes you may come out here and you need to shoot 3 boxes just because you didn't feel like you were comfortable with where you were at. So it kind of depends on how you're feeling that day. Some of the things that I would do as well is try to pinpoint my strengths and my weaknesses. And this is one thing that I will do a lot. If I'm really having problems with a hard right, I'll set the machine on hard rights. That way I have the ability to just sit there and practice that for a whole box, and then come back and shoot another box just regular with the trap machine on rotate. Another thing you might take into consideration is if you have a weak post. So for example, if you're having problems with posts 4 and 5, but you're shooting really good on 1, 2, and 3, then go ahead and go over to 4 and 5 and split a box between those two posts. I think doing things like that really helps you out, and it helps you understand how to correct your weaknesses a little bit better. Overall, that's really what I do in my singles practice routine, is kind of vary it up, try to do a few different things, and understand how to fix my weaknesses. That's a big part of singles, because like I said, we all know that if you're going to win a singles event, you have to be virtually perfect if you're going to do that. So what can you do to get those weaknesses better, and what can you do to keep your strengths consistent and consistently breaking a target that way? So thank you guys for watching today. Give us a thumbs up on this video. Once again, thank you for the idea. I look forward to continuing this series, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a great day.